GM. Happy Friday.
GM, you know your new intro song, it is growing on me. It is growing on me. I kind of feel like
bobbing your head, bro.
Yeah. I feel like my arch nemesis just realized that my power level is over 9,000.
Yeah. I feel like that too. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it. No, I do.
Dragon Ball Z reference.
I know.
Sorry about your childhood.
Bro, my childhood is fucking He-Man, like cool shit. Like your childhood was fucking running around with your
hold on, bitch. Hold on. For the record, as the generations go on, we just have access to more awesome shit, not less. It's not like I didn't watch He-Man. Okay?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not like I didn't watch He-Man. I just got to watch He-Man and I got to watch Dragon Ball Z, bitch. What do you know about that?
I'm gonna look through this room. It's like you didn't get to experience true Saturday morning cartoons. Like it was not a thing.
Who? Me?
You? Yes.
Yes, I did, bitch.
It was
young.
No, it was gay ass Kenny. Talk some sense into this guy because
this motherfucker doesn't know, bro.
Yeah. Like anybody in the space right now, put your first go-to Saturday morning cartoon GIF or meme or whatever. Put it in the comments because I'm telling you, it's going to be a vast difference of what people used to watch as a kid.
Also, while it's early, let's get this out of the way.
On Saturday morning.
Who this is.
What are we getting out of the way?
We're going to find out who this is.
Who? Oh, this Ash guy. Yeah, I know. He was in the request button fucking
Let's just find out who it is. First, before we go to you, Ash, hold on, hang in there. GM Kenny, this morning, buddy. How are you, my brother?
GM Kenny.
Sup, doing good.
Bro, I got one thing my house operates on, and this is a necessity, Kyle. Look at this.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. I fucks with the garlic salt heavy. Does it got the cheese in it too? No, what do you got?
No, we tried the cheese one. But this one is coarse grind, so it's really, really fine. And it has parsley in it, but I'm telling you, like this, along with like many other seasonings. Now from the Gulf Coast, so we season the fuck out of some food. You'd think we were Indian folks, but we're not. Because how much seasoning we put in there. Shout out my boy Juice. Keeping you strong, brother.
Indians just abuse turmeric, dog.
Yeah, I know. Really... I don't have no fucking turmeric in my house.
Nah, it's the Latino community that just be using all kinds of wild shit.
Yeah. Like now my daughter, she eats jalapeno. She eats all the peppers. She eats everything I get. But like getting a package from Amazon is better. I don't know what's better. Unboxing something like out of a Pengu mystery box. Or getting a Amazon box full of shit because you already know what's coming, but it's still like, man,
you don't know what showed up today. And if you're like me, you do a lot of Amazon shopping after the sun's down, and maybe you've indulged in a little bit of the devil's lettuce. And so you maybe you don't remember everything that you ordered. Maybe sometimes you're pleasantly surprised when you crack that box open.
This is actually going to be a mystery box. This what I'm showing right now. This I got from my daughter. It's a 3-in-1 magnetic charger for her phone.
Shit.
The ones that I have in my office, in my bedroom are really nice. They're made by Belkin. I got them at Best Buy. Even on Amazon, they were still like $160, like super high quality. This one with the coupon or the coupon, whichever way you say it.
Coupon?
I say coupon. The coupon. My sister
said. I don't know who says coupon. I feel like you just made that up.
No. My sister says coupon. I think Teacher Katie might be a coupon woman as well. But
I don't think
either way,
Teacher Katie's parents were as closely related as yours, brother.
No, it doesn't matter. It's like a Northeast thing. Like the Northeastern people, they have some weird slang. So I'm going to give Teacher Katie as a coupon person. But this thing, bro. I always tell my daughter, she's giving me thumbs down. I knew she would, but.
Oh my God, dude. Are the markets back? Mav just DM'd me and said, I say coupon, but as a joke. Dude, the markets must be back. If Mav's back in the spaces and on the timeline, dude, we are so back.
Yeah, I said it as a joke as well. But so the thing is I always tell my daughter, you get what you pay for. And if you buy cheap shit, you're going to get those results.
That's right.
So I'm about to unbox this thing. No, this is not a paid promotion by any fucking body or any brand. I just want to see real quick the quality level versus it's got some weight to it. We're cooking, Kenny. It's got some weight to it, bro. A little bit of weight, not to my liking.
Go ahead, Teacher Katie. Keep hanging in there. Teacher Katie gets
come on, Katie.
I'm going to interrupt this box opening because there's no way in hell that that's a Northeast thing. I've never heard coupon or whatever the hell you said. It's coupon. Never around the Northeast. Not from the Northeast.
Bro.
Yeah.
This thing actually works. Look at this.
Yeah, Jesus, aren't you like from Mississippi or something originally?
I'm from Mississippi. I'm from
down
south.
These Southerners, dude, they get a lot of these. They get a lot of these like parasites.
Hold on.
Tends to drag on their cognitive function.
It's that Louisiana, Mississippi.
It's that coon ass in me. That's what it is.
That's what?
It's you're called a coon ass if you're from Louisiana.
Dude, I don't think you're allowed to talk about your 3% like that, dude.
That's
what the fuck, dude?
See, you from another area would not understand that, but a coon ass. What, Moonhide? You know what I'm talking about, right?
South of the Mason-Dixon line, bro. Let's get real.
Bitch, whoa, hold on. I can walk to the Mason-Dixon line. I'm in Maryland all the time, brother.
Hold on. This motherfucker's so close.
I actually live right on the Mason-Dixon line. I can hang out my window and throw a fucking stone across that bitch right now. He's
not far enough south to be considered Southern. Sorry. Kyle's a Northern. If you live anywhere in Pennsylvania, you're fucked. That's just the bottom line. Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
Yes, I hear Keystone State envy is all I hear.
Whatever.
Y'all wish you had these battlefields. Y'all wish you had a statue of Abraham Lincoln in your town square.
Hey, brother.
My people's
That's
got.
all I gotta say. Remember the fucking Alamo.
Well, damn, Kenny, you talking about the Mexico America? We still fighting that war, bro. Like that war is still running deep. All right. Fucking Davy Crockett lost in Arizona. You know. No, we had all our statues removed. We had military bases renamed. Fucking, it was all fucked up. I don't know. We're gonna trigger Moon High here.
All right, let's find out who Ash is real quick. I'm curious.
But hold on, Ash. Hold the fuck up. You don't get here and just get the first 15 minutes. I'm talking to the lovely Miss Katie here. Yeah, no, I said that as a joke because you were the first person I looked down at. But yeah, and I have a I don't know. Northeast is not a friendly place for me.
Well, not when we say words like that.
Coupon.
I've never heard that word said as coupon ever.
Yeah, well, you just did. Now you're gonna fucking start saying it. Your kids are gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with mom?
Maybe.
What the fuck happened here, bro? I just got this wallet. I ain't never had a wallet come with a screwdriver. What the fuck? What kind of bullshit? My God,
like Ridge wallets where it's like bolted together and shit.
Yeah,
that's why
I can already tell.
That. I need an old school leather wallet,
bro. I can already tell this motherfucker is big. I don't like it. It's too big. This is like this is fucking flux capacitor. What am I supposed to do with this? All right, I don't know. I gotta figure this out.
If you got a flux capacitor in your wallet, brother, they have over-engineered that bitch.
Bro, this thing's massive, man. It's like it's bigger than a plate.
It doesn't look that big. Hand that up. Hold that up again.
You never found your wallet?
No, I never did. And it still had here. I got a couple dollars in there. Let's see if this money clip works. No, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, so that's the size of it with dollar bills in it.
That's not that bad.
Oh, no, it just feels big. I don't like carrying wallets anyways. That's why I lost the motherfucker. Some fucking dude's probably walking around town with it. Oh, well. We move on.
Some guy showed your ID at a bodega and then robbed that joint.
Yeah, I know. You know, when I go get my license, and here's one of the reasons why I don't like Pennsylvania, because I've been dealing with this since I had a driver's license. There's a guy that has my same name, first, middle, and last, and same birth date, with a different social security number. And this motherfucker is a criminal. Like, dude he is in jail right now. My brother-in-law's a cop. He looked him up.
It ain't that guy's fault that your parents had no imagination. I mean, what's your first, middle, and last name? Like John Bob Smith or something?
Bro, no, my mom had like 11 kids. Do you think they run out of names after having that many kids? And everybody's initials are DMC. So, like, your options are getting kind of limited. It ain't fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry.
All your siblings' initials are the same?
Well, now, though, some of the sisters are different because they got married. But, yeah, it was their maiden names and everything. It was all DMC. Yeah, my mom wanted 18 kids. 18! The fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah, my dad wanted a whole football team, he used to say. And then right about the time that they got pregnant with my younger sister, I started wilding. And that was it. My little sister was the last. It's just me and her.
Wow. All right, let's get to it. Go to your boy Ash, and then we'll say hi to Moon Eye.
Timu Ash, bro. What's up, Ash? How you doing? What happened to your hairline, brother?
Hairline is chopped. Good morning, everybody. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. I don't know if anybody does a Pokemon. Who's into that?
I mean, I have a lot of nostalgic memories of Pokemon. I'm not currently. I'm not into the card collecting or anything, but
well, everybody should be. All right, you got One Piece, you got Pokemon, you got stuff, you got collectibles. It's just exactly the same thing
this
as
is
NFT.
like the white big rug on stage.
Whoa!
Big Rug's a massive Pokemon guy. One Piece. Is Wheels in here? Oh yeah, look at this new fucking.
Are you assuming this man's race?
Yeah, I think he sounds.
You don't know how melanated he is.
No, he sounds.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. You don't know what I look like behind this screen.
Look, now he's
he just turned up the fucking Ebonics 2 notches, dude.
He did.
What the fuck?
You know, hold up.
I like it. I like it, bro.
Hold up. You don't know what I be
This
looking like behind this
so
screen.
much bass in his voice when he came off mute again. He said, "What are you talking about, little white boy? What? You don't know where I'm from."
Ash, we did have a friend of ours coming in quite often telling us to be grabbing One Piece. And this was really, really early on. And yeah, we're still sitting here talking about it because we faded it. So and he's taking
you know what a lot of
One Piece rappers. Go ahead.
A lot of my card quants are talking about Gundam right now because I guess there's a live action Gundam coming. So just keep that in mind.
That's the
Did we lose Ash?
Sweeney
Ash just went listener mode. Right? Yeah, I believe she is casting. Yeah, I think I did see that. Right now, I'm actually currently watching Euphoria with the wife for the first time ever, and lots of
what do you think? And what do you think of it?
I think there's a lot of penises, a lot of male nudity.
Hold on,
made. It's just barely worth it, just thanks to Sydney Sweeney's unfathomably nice tits.
All right,
it's barely worth it though, dude. There's so much male nudity in that show. Like, holy shit, dude.
All right,
it's like every other scene is just like multiple fucking dicks. I'm like, oh my god.
Is this on HBO?
Yes.
Season 3. They have 3 seasons, right?
I believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna start watching this because it's like the 5th time I've heard this already.
Prepare to be shocked, Jesus. Prepare to be shocked.
What?
Yeah.
Like I don't need. Listen, what's the movie that came out based off the comic, the one with the big blue dude, and that's all you seen is big blue dick swinging through the whole movie.
The Watchmen.
The Watchmen. Yeah.
The Watchmen is a god tier movie.
It is, but I was like,
so good.
I was like, bro, this movie's badass. And then all of a sudden there's this big giant dick on the screen. And then it's like, okay, they might have showed that once. No. They were like, well, we got one dick in. Let's just parade the rest of the movie of this guy walking around butt ass naked.
It's just interesting that he remains
swinging
in the same proportions all the time, despite the fact that he can change his overall size. Because, dude, I mean, if I could just change size at will, dude, I'd be dragging that thing behind me down the street. I'd be like, check me out, motherfuckers.
Oh my God.
Fucking brushing gravel out of that motherfucker when I got home. I'm telling you.
Shit. Fucking strawberries on the tip. That's fucked up. Oh my God. What are we doing, Kenny Powers? Oh.
But anyway, Euphoria is pretty good. It's sort of a girly show. It's like about a bunch of high school kids and shit. But I will say it's very HBO, right? It's shot very well. Like the cinematography is all really, it's like really fucking well shot, really well written and everything.
All right.
It's,
so it's got Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, Hunter Schafer. I know a few of these names. Angus.
Well written. I'm sorry. Let me just hop in here for 1 second because I've watched Euphoria. Man, you really think it's well written?
I think they've got a lot of interesting dynamics between all the characters so far. I mean, I don't know, maybe it gets worse as it goes on, like most shows do, but so far it's been pretty good.
Did you just say this is your first time watching it? So you haven't seen season 1?
I think I just finished season 1. I think I might be on like episode 1 of season 2.
Okay, I thought season 1 was good, but this third one I haven't watched. But just from some of the clips, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a little crazy.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, like all things, they come out the gate hot, right? It's happened so much because you never know if a show's going to be a hit or not, right? And so like a lot of times they spend a whole bunch of time trying to make a hit show, and season 1 is fire, and then it's like such a hit that they're in a hurry to get season 2 out, and then it sucks, right? It's just not the same level as the first season. This is true with all things, right? I mean, the sequel to any of your favorite movies, the second album that your favorite fucking band ever put out, it's never as good as the first, but
Well, one of the main characters killed himself.
I think a couple of the characters have actually died.
I know Eric, I'm looking at the people. I know Eric Dane died, but he died of like fucking some disease.
Which one was he? What's his name?
Eric, older guy. He was like a ER doctor in another show.
In
right?
Grey's Anatomy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
was,
I know
one of the main.
He had ALS.
Yeah, there it is. All right, okay. All right, well,
This season's good.
See what's up, man.
This new season's good.
Oh wow, they arrested the guy that leaked all the Avatar stuff. Holy shit!
What Avatar stuff?
Well, so there was a whole You didn't hear about this?
No.
Oh, so there was like I don't know if it was yeah, okay. So they made an Avatar The Last Airbender movie where Aang, are you familiar with Avatar?
Yeah.
So Aang is like grown up in this movie.
Okay.
Right? He's not like a little boy anymore. But anyway, somebody got a hold of it and leaked the entire fucking movie. Like in like HD and everything. So like yeah, so like Nickelodeon's kind of fucking cooked because I think they spent like a lot of money making that movie. So it's going to be hard to get people to go to the theaters and see it when you can just literally watch it for free. This was a couple weeks ago. I saw that. And then Dextro, which is just one of these random news things I have noties on for.
Yeah, I follow Dextro. So they arrested the guy.
They arrested the guy.
Yeah, bro, did you see the guy get arrested yesterday for the U.S. Service member? Motherfuckers on special forces riding back from capturing Madero, and this dude's on his phone cashing out his poly market. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know if he was doing it on the fucking helicopter, but that's still pretty big shit. And Trump said that he's not a fan of these the predictions. That's what he said, but they got people in there fucking cashing out on everything. So I don't
it.
Yeah. Fucking all of his sons, family, fucking granddaughter, every one of them's over there cashing out. Like, Kitty, do you see a world where they get rid of Kalshi and Polymarket and just turn and flip the script?
No.
It's just too big now, right?
Yeah. I mean, especially with Trump in office, federally, I don't think there's going to be an issue now. If there's, it's not going to happen. It's gotten too big now.
Just wait until these elections come up. Like, that's where we're going to see some fuckery going on Polymarket, like big time.
Well, yeah, apparently, because of the insider trading, but apparently, a military guy got arrested for insider trading on the Maduro market. Did y'all hear
Teddy
about
Powers just pulled the cheeses on you, dude.
Yeah, I know he did.
Holy shit.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's literally how we got to this point.
That's how we got to the conversation. Because I brought that story up.
Yeah.
It's all right. Welcome back.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can keep talking on it. Yeah, it was crazy. The guy, he predicted $32,000 worth of different predictions throughout the time. And then all of a sudden,
what, though? I am way more comfortable with some motherfucker that's going overseas with fucking guns ablazing, risking his whole ass, making some money off of some insider shit than, one of Trump's sons fucking cleaning house on mention markets because he actually has a copy of fucking his dad's speech, Like,
exactly.
Come on, guys. Like, there's so much fucking going on around this stuff. Like,
that was Brian Armstrong with Coinbase.
Yeah.
Well, like, what if this dude would have placed these bets? He knew what was happening. His wife knew to cash him out or whatever. And the dude died over there. And then, like, this money was, like, there to take care of their family. Because I'm telling you now, like, I have moved military families for 20 plus years. I have moved many families of where their husbands or wives have died overseas. I would say at least 10 moves like that. And those things are so high level moves, like they have everybody watching you. But even talking to the family, like the money they get after that is not it's fuck all, bro. It's not enough money. Military is so underpaid. Especially if you are when you're coming in on the entry level, if you're not a commissioned officer, you're fucked. Like you're not making no money. You're basically fucking dirt on the bottom of a boot. So, but yeah, anyways, Brad GM, I see Big Rug down there. Big Rug, if you want to have a debate on with Ash on collecting any Pokemon cards versus One Piece. He said One Piece is gay. So if you want to come up here, Big Rug, you're more than welcome to. Brad, what's up, sir? GM.
Oh, GM gang, happy Friday. Yeah, dude, this the Maduro stuff is funny. You know, it's our generation's Pete Rose, right? I mean, that's essentially the same thing that's happening here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
bro, he bet for himself to win. Like, I don't see a problem here.
Fucking
right. Meanwhile, the Trump insiders fucking longing and shorting oil. The fresh wallet that came onto what's it called? Why am I drawing blank? But anyways, when they Hyperliquid, the fresh wallet that made what? $300 million short in equities right before the tariff announcements. Like, dude, they are at the top tier of fuckery, the Trump family themselves. And then to call out a military guy is pretty ironic.
Well, bro, I mean, like, hey, Nancy Pelosi, what's good? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a tale as old as time. I mean, crime is only legal if you are part of the lawmaking body to begin with, as it turns out.
The problem is that, like, these boomers, like, they don't even understand how Polymarket works or what Polymarket, like, they still just think of Polymarket as sports gambling. Like, I was on a call last week with a bunch of boomers that because I built some cool shit, right? That ultimately it's reversing. Like, most people use data to be like, I'm going to gain an edge and I'm going to make some money on Polymarket, right? But there's a whole other side. The counter side of that is using the volume and the wallets that are making money on Polymarket to front run the news, right? And so I've got a whole agent system that does that, trying to explain it to these old guys, potential investors, and they're like, what? Like, they don't understand Polymarket outside of sports betting at all, right? And so, like, realistically, that's a huge problem and why they're like, arrest the guy.
But to be fair, I believe somewhere around 80 to 90% of prediction market volume is in sports. So I can understand how, somebody who isn't really tapped in would be like, oh, well, but to your point, absolutely, it's way more than just sports.
Yeah.
Rules for thee, not for me. That's how it is in this country. And, they go after the low hanging fruit.
Bro, you got to get your phone fixed, Moon High. You sound like you're in a fucking struggle with your phone, like a fight. Like, this is a struggle cuddle with your fucking Solana phone.
Bro, it took three times to explain to them that, like, a 35-cent position roughly means a 35% chance of that position winning. I was like, it's $1. $1 is 100, right? You guys follow me here? And, like, it took, like, holy hell, bro.
Well, I tell you one thing I was really surprised by is, Coma and Brad were up here, what was it, 2 days ago? Was it 2 or 3 days ago when Coma was on stage? And they were like, yeah, we're eventually going to lead this into a path of, charging to get on the platform and this and that. And I'm like, all right, cool. I got a little more time. I can keep using this platform. Now, the very next day, I couldn't find the screenshot and the notifications of what the picks were. So I was like, oh, let me go over to Bucket and see what it was. Nope. $5.99. Then if you want to get active, and that's great though, Brad. Like, I'm glad you guys are charging for that because I think the information is good. So guess what? Cheese didn't have the alpha. Cheese didn't have access to the AI. And I was like, you know what? I got to get with Brad, maybe get something going, do some type of, hey, come on and talk about it whenever you want, like give Cheese access, whatever. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to pay for it yet. And then I take the last bit of money I had on Poly Market, and I said, you know what's a sure bet? The Dodgers at 57 cents. No, you know what happens? They go to motherfucking San Francisco and they get their bell rung 3-0. All right. The world defending champions, the biggest fucking salary cap. Like, they have every motherfucker from Japan. This team's rock solid, and they lose the fucking assholes in San Francisco. And, you know, fucking lost everything. So thank you. Shout out Bucket. That was not a paid sponsorship, but yeah, go get your fucking go sign up.
Yeah, definitely go sign up. Yeah, the payments will be live here probably by the end of the weekend. Right now it's all set up. We're just waiting on the finalization for the Stripe stuff get approved and whatnot with that whole account. But yeah, shoot me a DM, Jesus. We can figure something out.
Yeah, we'll get on it. Because Kenny, I'm telling you, it was really good. Like, I was playing some of these games, and I think the one I played the one night, I was 4 for 6. Then I did another one and I was like 3 for 5. Like, I mean, the hit rate on it's pretty good. And Kenny, you're in depth enough to know and kind of agree with whatever the AI is advising and telling. Now they don't.
Yeah, I'll tell you who's fucked are the sports pickers. You know, the guys who charge fucking buku amounts of money for their picks.
Yeah,
I mean, AI is gonna fucking cook them, right?
Because they can research faster. I mean,
that's a dying industry.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much. Those guys probably hate AI.
Yeah, them and data entry people. So yeah, Ash, what's crack-a-lacking? Back up here.
Yo, yeah. My connection broke, so
yeah, as soon as you started using that fake Ebonics language, it was like you didn't pay your phone bill or something happened all of a sudden. I don't know.
I got both sides in me, man.
I'm right there with you, 3%, bro. Woo! Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm from the South and from the North. It doesn't matter. I won. I won both wars.
Damn.
Let's be honest here, though.
Well, hold on. No, let's be honest. Do you say coupon or coupon?
All right, let's. No one heard coupon ever, even from the South. Who says coupon?
Coupon was a totally new thing for me. I've never even heard that before.
Brett, do you say coupon or coupon?
It's a coupon. Well, actually, and depending on where and the crowd that I'm in, I sometimes call them coupons.
Oh,
like I said, the only place you can potentially hear coupon is Louisiana, because I live right next door to Louisiana. These motherfuckers are backwoods, bro. They are all kinds of fucked up. So yeah, I'd say Louisiana if anything.
Yeah,
you probably have a lot of speaking English people around you, Kenny. Though
I was gonna go to Moon High, but hell, I didn't think he had good enough service to respond to me. But yeah, real quick, Ash, so we can get shaking here. What's cracking?
Oh yeah, my friend, one of my best friends, he works on a tugboat, and he an Iranian ship. This goes back to the military conversation. So, right, Iranian ship got struck. They make $80,000, so $1,000 per day plus whatever their base pay is, and it's about a 60-day haul. It's from them to take that Iranian ship over to back to America. So I'll be honest with you, it's not bad pay. Not bad at pay at all. 60 days for what? A median salary?
Yeah, that's not bad. I have a friend that's a harbor pilot. So he started off as a tugboat captain and doing smaller boats in the harbors. And he actually is down there not far from you, Kenny, down in down south of Houston. But he guides all those big ass ships in. Dude makes a fuck ton of money too. Pretty
yeah, the Gulf of America
has
been relatively busy over the past couple of weeks, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we've got
everybody's coming here to get oil. So down in New Orleans, down in
the ship channel down here in Pasadena, you know, because Houston, Galveston have one of like the biggest ship channels on the Gulf Coast. It's been busy down here for sure.
I guarantee you Trump tried to float the idea past some generals of changing the Strait of Hormuz to the Strait of America on the map.
I think it's going to be Strait
Just
of
for the
Trump.
lulz.
I think, didn't he already call it the Strait of Trump?
I don't know, probably.
I thought he already called it the Strait of Trump. So wouldn't be surprised by that at all. All right, Kenny, let's get to it. Let's cover some market shit before we get into more of the XEET talk and MegaEth and Abstract and everything else that's going on. What are we looking at for the weekend?
Yeah, yesterday was kind of a declining day across the board as far as equities, crypto goes. Obviously, we talked yesterday a little bit about the Iran attack on a few boats over there, cargo ships. So we saw like in the equities, the S&P pulled back just under 0.5%. NASDAQ pulled back almost 1%. As of this morning, we're getting a rebound in the early trading session. Back to where it was yesterday. NASDAQ is up about just under 1%, and S&P's up about 0.4%. So a little bounce over there. We'll see market, still remains near all-time highs as far as equities go. As far as crypto, it's kind of flat right now. We're kind of trending around 77 to 78. So slightly down on the day. Same with Ethereum, down about 1%. Solana's down about 0.1%. It's sitting at $86. So yeah, again, so much of what direction we go in is depending on this ceasefire as far as like investments go and risk on assets. So until there's kind of some clarity around that, I mean, equities kind of priced it all in already. Crypto, not necessarily as much, but the fact that we're holding, 77, 78 is a good sign that the bottom could have potentially been in the mid 60s, but we'll see. Things can change on the drop of a dime. But yeah, so that's the situation over there as far as like other altcoins and whatnot, kind of flat as well. Hyperliquid sitting at $41. Not a whole lot of movement there. Zcash is ripping though, back up to 354, up 9%.
That's on the Robinhood news, right? They got listed on Robinhood yet.
Yeah, I believe that. That's definitely a catalyst, but
yeah.
on the week it's up about 1.5%. But in particular on the day, it's up 9%. It was trading around 320 yesterday morning. It's up to 354. So doing good on that one. Meme coins, kind of same situation. Although ETH has had some runners. Obviously Asteroid was kind of the first attention, back towards ETH. But there's been some cooks over there. America is back, which is I guess Trump said that slogan yesterday. Anyways, this coin's up 65,000%. It's done $17.2 million in trading volume, sitting at 4.6 mil. Got as high as 6 mil yesterday, but yeah, up 65,000%. If you caught that trade, fucking cooking, right? Then you got, Flork, which was the interesting one. It had run up over 10 mil the first day, dipped back down to 3 mil. Then overnight last night, it's currently sitting up, right now 51%, but as of yesterday, it ran from 3 mil back up to 15 mil. So if you bought the bottom, that was a 5x you caught within 24 hours. So that was doing good. Wojak on ETH, catching some bids as well. There's rumors that Murad has been stacking somewhere over $60,000 into Wojak. But Wojak is doing pretty good over there. Currently, it's sitting around 26 mil. So that's one to keep your eye on. Another coin called Alien Musk. It's like the Alien Elon. That's up 70% on the day. So, ETH coins are catching bids right now, and opposed to Solana, which is kind of flat as far as their meme coins go. There's been a couple runners over there. The Mega Aliens, Grady Grant.
Hey, was there a coin? Did you see where Nikita got that? He got 1 million followers, and then they actually brought a boar to the X headquarters, and there was a name for the boar. Was there a coin launched on that or no?
Not that I know of.
Maybe it wasn't gaining. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it didn't.
Yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to Solana over the past week.
What's up with Asteroid, bro? 121 mil. It ain't shit. I'm glad I sold that shit at 168.
There was a LARP or a PvP coin on ETH as well. It's currently sitting at like 13 mil. That they're claiming they were the first on chain. There's been a whole lot of debate, but what's funny about it is even the PvP'd asteroid versus the main runner has done better than all the Solana asteroids that have gone out. So even the PvP is doing better than Solana right now, which is pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, it's just been kind of flat over on Solana as far as like trades go. I think people were looking for a reason to kind of trade elsewhere, and Asteroid was kind of like the catalyst. So you're seeing a lot of people jumping back in on ETH. So we'll see where that goes from here. As far as NFTs go, a little flat over there as well. Not too much crazy action, but or volume. But yeah, everything's doing well.
Nice. I tell you what, man, yesterday there was a 101 that sold a Bad Buns NFT that sold, and one of our friends didn't tell another friend about it. It was pretty shitty.
Holy shit, dude.
Pretty shitty.
Oh,
look, this guy can't even admit to his shame on camera. He's fucking not even near.
I'm just letting the dog back in the house while you're besmirching the good name of an idiot.
Pretty bad, bro. But yeah, it was a 101. It was on the ETH collection side, I'm pretty sure.
No, it was on the MegaEth.
No. I'm looking at it. It was on mainnet.
It was definitely, I don't know. I was looking at it on the MegaEth collection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, because I'm looking on mainnet right now on Ethereum. This is the 101. Pretty dope. Gold glasses, trippy eyes, trippy background. And they sold it for 0.4 ETH, which is insane.
Can you see the whole collection together or something? That's strange.
I don't know. I right now I just have the
because you know what? Now I'm looking at the activity on MegaEth, and the one I bought is the second to last sale. But I was definitely looking at the collection on. Interesting, but yeah, it was only listed for 0.4, which is pretty crazy for a 101, dude. Oh.
Yeah, it is. And then there was another one that was kind of rare, like near rare that as well.
Hey, how was I supposed to know he would listen to me if I told him, I've only been yelling in his face about Bearish for fucking 9 months, and he hasn't bought any of those.
Well,
so I don't know,
what's interesting here is that, so you can go buy a Bad Bun right now on ETH for 0.1799, and then you can bridge it over to the MegaEth collection, and the floor price there is 0.199.
Yeah, but the WETH offers 0.13. And like I said, there's only been 2 sales on the MegaEth side.
Yeah.
In fact, there's only been 1 since mine yesterday.
Okay.
But hey, Wheels, if you're down there listening, buddy, there's a nice macabre wearing one at 0.34 and a rank 9 at 0.369. There you go. There you go. Don't say I didn't tell you today, buddy.
But I know a lot of people on Abstract are trying to figure out what to do on they're trying to figure out what to do on MegaEth. They're wanting to get, some volume over there, transactions. We don't know if you're holding NFTs, whether or not you're going to end up getting any token allocation by holding that stuff. We have the slightest clue. I've been playing around on it. Like, I minted domain names.
Doing $1,000 in volume the last week before TGE probably isn't going to get you an allocation.
Yeah, maybe not. I didn't do $1,000, but months ago I minted the MegaEth domains. Whether or not those happen, they're $1. It doesn't matter. Go get your name anyways. Before somebody else fucking steals it. Pretty much, there's a lot of names still available. I tried getting abstract.mega, but somebody already fucking got it. So they cooked on that one. Plenty of opportunities. People think that a lot of these floors are going to rise as after, once TGE gets here.
Yeah, I remember when people were buying Monad NFTs right after TGE too. Kyle, how'd that go for you, by the way?
Bro, why are you so negative?
I know, dude. Such
you
a
hear this
hater.
guy? It's the same.
Back.
No.
Such a hater. And by the way, I'm not buying. I'm not bearish. The record.
He's bearish.
Yeah, dude. He is bearish now. That's good though.
Hold on. Wait.
It's the same way.
Is anything I just said not true?
No, but that mindset.
Well, you did do a false equivalency because you said, how did buying NFTs on Monad after TGE work out? I am buying NFTs on MegaEth before TGE. There is a difference. Now, whether or not it works out for me or not, I don't really care. Look, I have always interacted with shit that I wanted to interact with. I bought a couple of Monad NFTs literally just because I thought the art was cool and because our old friend Clem was on their team. Did it work out? No, it didn't. But, you know, all the stuff I've bought on Abstract is teams that I would buy on any chain. And this MegaEth thing, look, I've got a couple of netizens because I think it's probably the best Milady derivative art. In fact, I like the art better than I like the original Milady art. So I've got a couple of them, and I got a Bad Buns because, you know, I mean, that is like the main collection on MegaEth. And hey, man,
yeah, there's no problem with making money and trying to find the next trade and this and that. But if you have a negative attitude towards every new thing that drops in the space,
hey, Kenny,
like,
you
I mean, bro,
Nancy ass motherfucker.
you gotta find something you fucking believe in this space. Otherwise, fucking, you know, get the fuck out. Like,
I'll put some respect on Kenny because what he believes in is volume and metrics, right?
And
So
I get that.
I can respect that.
But there's still plays and things to do that could end up earning you money based on speculation. You know, in the money that
Like
you're putting out,
RAs?
the money you're putting out there. No, I got fucking rugged by the goddamn team of $250,000.
Put the
from that.
dagger in slow.
So,
and it
yeah, don't
twisted
get
it
me
right
started because you fucking have me just in this space and start writing an article. Fucking, I'm gonna call. Who's that Berwick
I
Law?
love you, bro. I fucking love you.
Who's that? What is that Berwick Law? Is that who it is?
Dude, unironically, we were all in the back channels yesterday trying to have a conversation about like what the team could do to save creeps. And Cheese is like, they need to bring back them RA. That's what saved the project right there.
You want to make money, Kenny? Bring back something that brings volume, that brings motherfucking the money to the table. They can run a Ponzi up in a fucking heartbeat, put some liquidity in the pool. We all go swimming. Boom. I mean, that's it. And it brings attention back. Is it the attention they want? No, it's not. So fucking good luck.
I'm not being cynical. All I'm saying is like
you're being
we've
negative.
been down this road of like speculating and expecting things to go a certain way, and 99% of the time it doesn't go that way.
They don't. But that one time, that 1%, that one time you don't do it and you fade it and you're laughing about it, or you're like, it ain't this and it ain't that, and
bro,
fucking use Imperial.
Dude,
fucking,
I would like to see some of the money back from some of these seed round investments.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about, Jesus?
Zero
Goddamn.
return on, bro.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep fucking
Imperial, rough linking bio.
What has always been said is keep clicking. That's what everybody says in this space.
That'll be. By the way, that shield just cost you $5,000, Jatoshi. Anyway,
and that's my point. Is I'm gonna keep,
bearish.
I'm gonna keep streaming on Abstract. I'm gonna keep doing things on Abstract because I like the chain, I like the community, I like the team. I'm gonna keep diving into MegaEth because guess what? I'm a fan of XEET. I'm a fan of the team. I like bread, and I'm hoping there's rewards there on the other side. You know, is it going to work out? Who the fuck knows? XEET could collapse within 2 weeks of launching on MegaEth. We don't know.
What's the saying? Fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah, bro. I've been fooled so many times in my life. That fucking saying has no merit. Like,
look, I mean, Monad is a good example of like, you know, a pretty lackluster launch for sure. But, you know, I mean, I'm definitely glad I've been on Abstract this whole time. I've been having a lot of fun over there. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's actually been around longer than Monad and hasn't eaten shit yet. Like, has there been volatility? Has there been ups and downs in the sentiment? Sure, there certainly has been. But dude, everything I have on Abstract is like,
we finally got.
I love that shit, dude. I love my on-chain heroes bag. I love my bearish bag. I'm actually pretty stoked for this fucking Gigaverse giggling thing. By the way, this is since I don't know what the fuck Jesus is doing. I must have pinned the only thing to the top. Diff put this out yesterday about giggling racing. There is going to be spectators somehow. You can spectate, which tells me that you might be able to fucking like wager bets on other people's races, and that spectators can influence the race somehow, which is going to be pretty interesting. So you don't even necessarily have to be in the race to be a participant in the race. I don't know how that is all going to work, but I'm pretty excited for that. I mean, dude, the GLHFer group and Gigaverse group is some goated devs too. So like, you know, extremely happy that I fucked around on Abstract and have spent a bunch of time there. And yeah, dude, like this whole MegaEth thing may be a giant flop, may not be. So I'm just dipping my toe. I'm just dipping my little toe in the water a little bit.
That's
Kenny.
all
It's
I'm
not like
doing.
I full ported into fucking MegaEth.
I want to have some liquidity over there just in volume, just to be like, yo, I fucking did something in case there is some surprise or some shit on, and there probably is not going to be. But I do think the XEET tournament's going to be pretty big. And
I farmed ZK Sync. I farmed Barachain. I think in total, I got maybe like $100 out of that.
I didn't do ZK Sync, but I could have told you Barachain was going to be fucking nothing but crime.
ZK
well
Sync,
before that ever even fucking TG.
The ZK
that was
farm,
obviously going to be crime.
The ZK farm was such a waste. I had friends that did this for years. They spent hundreds and thousands.
Yeah.
They spent thousands doing roll-ups. Like, it was ridiculous. And then they didn't get fuck all for their time. But yeah, Kenny, those are the risks you take. And it sounds like you've been hurt one too many times and you're just sitting in the corner, fucking holding your shoulders, crying.
Not really, man.
You know,
I'm
sounds
making
like
money. I'm making
what
money.
are you making money on right now, Kenny?
I'm not getting burned by false promises. That's
what are you making money on? I want to see some P&Ls. Drop them in the comments, Kenny.
Some P&Ls. Hey.
No, I want to know what he's making money on.
Trading coins, bro.
Everybody in this space wants to know what he's making money on.
Dude, I give y'all plays all the time.
They want to make money.
He does.
Yeah, dude.
He does actually put plays in the chat all the time.
When's the last time you gave a play?
Wheels has sent
like yesterday,
money
dude.
Because he made licks off of my calls. I mean, what do you want me to tell you, bro?
I don't know. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
No, Kenny makes good calls. I believe him. I don't ever have liquidity to buy into any of his calls because
under $4, it's sitting at $9 right now. Y'all
my problem, Kenny, is I'm always 100% deployed into JPEGs like the fucking idiot that I am. But you do make good calls.
Why couldn't you give it to us at like 40 cents instead of?
I wasn't even in at 40 cents, bro. But I did get in under $4.
Yeah,
and I told y'all to buy it.
Here comes the cavalry, Kenny Powers. Here comes your backup. Here comes your backup. Wheels. Smite this motherfucker. Smite this motherfucker, Jesus.
I just popped back in. I got off a call. So what can I get a little quick synopsis of the topic here?
Just asking Kenny, what is he making money on? Because I literally brought up MegaEth and what you could be doing over there. And Kenny went on his just replace the word abstract with MegaEth. And that's all you need to know.
MegaEth is not abstract, sir. MegaEth is actually a very exciting platform. They got lots of going on, and I like the approach, right? Build in silence and then drop it all at once. And they're building hype. So I think everyone in this space should be hoping for a MegaEth cook because then it bodes well for everything else, right? And so I think there's some cool apps that they're building out. I think the volume's not there right now. I'll give you that. But I think there's an opportunity for it to cook, and hopefully maybe between people getting interested as well as maybe a little criming it up, it could be a good play.
I don't know why it has to be fucking whales, dude. Why you got to compare it to abstract like
Oh,
that?
yo,
MegaEth
why?
isn't abstract? That's fucked up, dude.
I did
I like abstract. I have a lot of fun on abstract every single.
Other than crime, what is the reason we need another chain?
What is the reason we need any of this besides Bitcoin and ETH?
Yeah, that's right. Fair to an extent.
All right, Wheels. What about Solana, buddy?
What does Solana do that ETH can't?
All right, how much money have you made on Solana? How much money have you made on Solana this last year?
Listen, sure. That's
exactly. All right, that's it. I rest my case, buddy.
And it's crime.
I rest my case.
It's crime. If we're not talking crime, that's crime.
But are you making money off crime, or are you making money because of crime?
Isn't that the same thing? Wait, what?
Oh, I don't know. That's
a real lawyer type question, bro.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what the fuck. Chitoshi, are you wearing a wire right now, dude? What the fuck?
Shout out to Berwick Law.
Yo, this motherfucker's a fad, bro. Kick him off the stage.
Let's go to our new card quant, Ash. What's up, Ash?
Yo, I heard about Solana. Is that what we're talking about right now?
No,
that's what Chitoshi would love us to be talking about.
Yo, that's my main thing, bro. So like, if we're talking about Solana, let's
Yo, it's good.
Solana.
Yo, DMs, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Okay, and then next, probably Pokemon.
Yeah. I think Wheels just bought a One Piece comic, didn't you, Wheels? Or what'd you buy?
I bought the manga that not the Zashi, right? The Tankobon, which is like the not the Shonen Jump that he bought and he posted first. What he just posted today, the manga, is what I bought first edition of. He's copy trading me. I bought that and a Naruto one that I'm setting up to Beckett.
You're buying the top.
What I bought 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So I mean, he's buying my bags, but it's not something that I'm going to sell. Right, I'm going to keep it for a while. I consider this stuff like, old comics, right? I would have loved for my dad to give me a comic #1 Superman, right? Like that. That's got real value, and the IP. This IP is not. It's huge. It's worldwide, right? I mean, I would say Naruto's up there. I would, Demon Slayer's kind of newer. But that's a popular one. All these IPs are the new Marvel. So getting some of their first editions and first prints is probably not a bad play.
True. You should get into like solo leveling TCGs then, and solo leveling mangas. All of the short stint form content. Instead of like the long form, people are like having less attention spans. That's obvious nowadays. But like go to like the short 3-season mangas or like the 3-season animes that go fucking ultra viral and buy like their card games, because
Solo leveling wasn't that like a web first, and the TCGs is fake scarcity. I'm not a big fan of that, right? Like I just bought a Shohei Ohtani Japanese rookie from 2013, right? That's in the mail for me, but I mean,
you got money. Yeah.
I don't say I have money, but I just, these are things that I think are real scarcity rather than like the TCGs don't really interest me, right? That's all just fake printing scarcity.
Yeah, but the same thing is that you bought a Shohei Ohtani Japanese, it's the same scarcity, fake scarcity, no?
I think no, I mean, it's not like it's 1 of 5s, right? It's not like these serialized things that people are spending money on. It's just a base rookie card for 2013, and I think rather than like a 2018 Topps, which is not as rare. I don't think the Japanese market printed as much as like the American market. But
yeah.
Yes. Well, sorry to digress there. Guys.
Yeah. You digressed. You pulled it back. You fucking swung us off the tracks.
I don't mind. I don't give a fuck about all these cards, but I know there's a lot of people in the space that are looking at this stuff right now. So if I got to listen to you two fucking, dude, I almost just said a slur. I almost just called you guys a bundle of sticks. If I got to listen to you two gay guys, listen to fucking talk about sports all goddamn day, then I guess I can listen to a little bit of card talk too. Didn't get me though, dude. I almost said it, dude. I didn't say it though. Yeah, you didn't catch me.
But either way, back to the original thing that brought this up before Kenny actually derailed it with his negative takes. Was getting active on MegaEth. If you're, go ahead, Kenny. Go ahead. I see you came on.
I was going to say they're realistic takes. It's not negative.
Was it a reality check?
It's the name of the space.
Hey.
The thing is, though, Kenny's the only one giving reality checks on here now.
I'm gonna give you a reality check, Jatoshi. Look, mute that fucking microphone.
It's really easy. Look, the only thing I would say to push back, because Kenny, yeah, you're probably right, but like the thing is, if you just bet against everything in the space succeeding, you'll be right 90% of the time, but you'll probably be right 98% of the time. But you'll also miss that 2% of the time that things like fucking rip, right? I mean, like, yeah, we all remember when the homie YG just accidentally caught the fucking Jito win, right? Like that was just a random shot in the dark amongst many shots that happened to hit. So when there's something new emerging, I like to fuck around with it. I like to play around a little bit, dip the toe, see how the water feels. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Jatoshi. What were you gonna say?
Sorry, just to your point on Jito, that wasn't like a shot in the dark.
It was for YG, but go ahead.
Okay, but just like really quick, and like I fucked up on this too, but Jito is literally a monopoly on Solana, and it makes so much fucking money. And dude, even for me, I can't believe I faded it. All you had to do was stake Sol. They were going to do an airdrop. It was just like, if you knew about what Jito did as a business, you understand that like that wasn't a shot in the dark, but YG got incredibly lucky.
Bro, he
not knowing
staked for
shit,
like a
for
week.
sure.
He staked like 5 or 10 Zol for like a week and ended up getting a $20-something thousand haircut.
I don't
Yeah,
even
and
think
that
he
was-
staked
that
like
was just-
$500, bro. Like
It was also, it was just because that was what the meta at the time was, finding the next thing to farm. It was a farming meta. Everybody was looking
the bear
for
market.
anything that you could farm.
It was the bear market.
Yeah, we were all just throwing a little bit of liquidity in random different directions at random different things that we thought we could farm. You know, I mean, hey, bro, shouts to fucking YG. Miss you, buddy, if you're out there.
He actually
come back to
tweeted
us.
today, I think Wheels interacted with him.
But yeah, I mean, that's what we need to be doing right now, is finding where are the next farming opportunities, you know? Like that's, you know, and like, you know, to Kenny's point, it's like we got to look at like what is fresh, what is new, you know, what's fucked us in the past, what we should avoid. Like, you know.
Yeah, but there
yeah.
could very well be opportunities on MegaEth, and if they're there, we're gonna find them. Hopefully, we find them.
I want to see a clever Ponzi on MegaEth. I bet you if they come up with a Ponzi with something clever and attractive at all on MegaEth, they're gonna fucking send it. I bet it'll be a cook, dude.
Yeah, maybe. One thing I did do was this Megacorp. That was really cool. I would suggest you guys go and check that out. It takes about 15 minutes to go through, but there's like all these different 80s videos, and you're like basically there's a mint coming up, and you got to have these drones, and the drones help you destroy this cube, and inside of the cube there's $1 million prize pool. You get cube tokens, but the whole entire experience was pretty interesting. Ran through, did that. Like I said, I have MegaEth domains. I don't have really any other NFTs, but as Kyle said, you have the Netizens, you have Bad Buns, and there's other NFTs that are lower.
Yeah,
cost.
I don't know enough about the other ones to want to mention them.
Yo,
I know Tut has the Bredio ones.
Yo, MegaEth is a
does?
trading platform. You guys got to look at MegaEth. Like the architecture of MegaEth was designed for it to be a layer 2 to trade on. That's why it's so fast.
Yeah.
So like the opportunities you should be looking at on MegaEth inherently should be what trading platforms are. I'll be very honest, like I don't see any of these NFTs on MegaEth being of any relevance, given the fact that like the structure is just focused on trading. And like I think the clearest takeaway that we've gotten from crypto in this last cycle is that crypto is just the best place to trade any asset on any asset class, right? And NFTs are collectibles, they're not so much like tradable items, and I think we're beginning to learn that too. So that's just my 2 cents.
I mean,
Bro,
they're less liquid, but they're definitely tradable assets.
Bro, look at this game right here that I'm on. It's like a Smash game on MegaEth, and there's Murad,
I'm a Smash you.
Elon, fucking. This is pretty funny.
Said Smash and Satoshi got excited.
To your point, that's why I was super bullish on 404s initially when they first came out, because it solved the liquidity issue for, you know, JPEGs in general, because like you didn't need somebody to buy your NFT necessarily. You could just, you know, sell the token side of it, you know, and that's why, you know, I was bullish on the tech behind the 404s. And I think at some point down the road, it could make, you know, a resurgence back to being popular, because that is the number one issue with NFTs. Is some collections are illiquid, you know, so if everything was 404, it would solve a lot of that problem as far as like, you know, not being able to move an NFT after you list it for multiple days, or listing it under floor price type shit, you know, to get rid of it. So yeah, that's kind of my stance on it.
Dude, I love JPEG so much more than coins. I fucking hate coins, kind of, to be honest, but I completely agree with you, Kenny. I think it makes the NFT asset like just more interesting all the way around to a much broader audience. And it does solve the liquidity issue. And you ought to have a nice little stack of Ticker Bird yielded by now too. I would guess, Kenny.
Yeah, no, it's stacking for sure.
But I also feel like you guys are applying like actual investment logic when that's not really what runs the space. What runs the space is speculation, right? It always has, right? And so the reason these NFTs are seeing any volume and pump is because of speculation, right? With are they going to get the airdrop? Are they not? Are things going to pump on MegaEth? Will they be kind of airdrop magnets similar to Hypeo, how they were with Hyperliquid? So I think that's what I'm playing into, and not so much like a long-term value.
Yeah, no, I agree. It is more based on speculation, but the extra liquidity of a coin just makes it easier to get in and out of positions, right? So I mean, both things are true, I would say. Cheese, what were you saying about the Legends of Bread there right before we got?
It's the Bredio NFTs. Those are by Tut. I don't know if you follow Tut on the top.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I didn't know that. I knew I'd seen
his collection. Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't know if any of these brands are going to be qualified for any type of a token or any allocation. We heard yesterday, in that space, motherfuck you, bro. I just fucking died. We heard Pond say that XEET was not paid, nor were they given any token allocation to come over to MegaEth. So yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't will
now were there some deals made in the background as far as like, potential clients for them?
Oh, I would imagine all that's on the table. Yeah, 100%. But like, I don't know. He said there was nothing else. There was no money given to them by MegaEth in either token or anything to.
How was that space, by the way?
It was rough. I'll tell you, it was rough. I don't know who the Funkari host was, but it was rough.
It was kind of weird that they TMA wasn't there, because it sounded like they were planning on him being there, and then he didn't show up, and so they kind of had to just like get through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I listened to it for a couple minutes, but I literally just finished doing this space. I had to spend a little time with the wife, so I just kind of turned the volume down and hung out with the wife.
Yeah.
So I didn't really catch it all.
I don't think there was like an insane amount of alpha given or anything like that. But the first tournament, to my knowledge, is starting next week. So if you're trying to get creator cards, I would get the ones you're trying to get and maybe put WEETH offers in, but not.
I have some WEETH offers in and no one's taking them.
Yeah.
I think I missed the purge.
The WEETHapalooza.
Yeah, I think I might have.
Yeah. It so we'll see how it goes. There's just so much unknown that we're still in this massive speculation stage that people just don't understand how the XEET cards are working versus the payouts and all that. Oh, stop it to 25. Whoa! Just hit a 25x, bro.
Let's go.
$57. 57 bucks, yeah.
Nice.
That was a fucking $2 bet fucking on MegaEth.
Yeah, and now watch, she's about to give it all back too. They just got him. They gave him a little nibble. They just rubbed a little bit on his gums there, dude. He's about to give all his money back.
I hit like a 9x yesterday.
Hell yeah, brother.
So that was pretty good. Fucking, I was wondering how. I mean, bro, that window to hit a 25x is so small.
Tell everybody what game you're playing that's not watching the stream right now.
This is the Cannon Pump Party on MegaEth. So, like I said, I'm just going through, looking at shit. The one interesting thing is that you have to add funds on every game. So, like right here, I'm going to withdraw, and I'm going to withdraw max. I'm withdrawing $60. Not enough gas. Fuck you, bro. I got fucking Ether. I got fucking MegaEth on my stuff. What are y'all charging me for gas? Isn't gas
that's probably like a generic message. Hit max and then like knock the last couple decimals off or something.
Yeah, I'll knock that.
We run into that with like I run into that on a lot of apps.
Yep, funds withdrawn. But that's the interesting thing. Yeah, because now I have $77 in the wallet. That's the interesting thing is that everything on all these apps that I've been going to so far, like this is one right here that I was playing. It's called Smasher. And for anybody that thinks abstract is, it's all just gambling games and look at fucking MegaEth. They have just as many gambling games. They have casinos. They have everything. So, but everything that I've done so far, you have had to deposit into the game itself. Unlike Abstract, if you have ETH in your wallet, it's just going to play. If you win, it puts it right back in your wallet. But there are quite a few different things on here. So there is some DeFi if you're bold enough to do that. This one right here was fun. This hit one. Like, this was fun. We was playing this yesterday with Jonah. That one is pretty good. And I may still even have some ETH over there, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, to just do something before the TGE for MegaEth. And like I said, the domains are really cheap. They're $1. Depending on what name you try and get, I think I have like 6 different names right now. So, but chances are your name will be there, and you can find it all on the MegaEth site. Not available in your region. If you use a VPN, turn it off. What is my number of VPNs? No, it's just because I'm in the United States. But yeah, so that's where we're at. But I still think the prize pool for this has to be insanely high for the first XEET tournament. I think it's going to be close. I want to say minimum 250,000, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than that. I think it's going to be a lot of fucking money. Go ahead, Ash.
You know, just so you know, I have this backup Twitter account. But I used to work with the XEET guys. I used to do on my main account, I do like Twitter marketing stuff. Where we did like an art studio, and they're a really experienced team. Like, there's some good guys out there, and the marketing team is great. Everything in terms of, you know, how well they organize and, you know, run their specific organizations and events. Like, it's just top-notch team. I just really want to just quickly say that real quick.
Are you one of the ones that got fired? Because I know they had to fire 99% of their team after the InfoFi got banned. I do know that.
Dude, yeah, their Twitter got somehow like hacked or something. It was like,
no, it all got just shut down. X shut down every account. They shut down X. They shut down everybody. They shut down. X shut down Kaido, Wall Chain, everything. Anybody that was scraping X API for gains like this with InfoFi, they fucked their ass up.
Do you know how much they paid to get that Twitter back?
I don't know. I don't know what was done there. No one Ponds.
No. They paid a lot.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I would assume they probably paid nothing. To my knowledge, they had calls with the X team. They showed them what the original plan was for XEET. They showed them what the future movements of XEET were, and they apparently still have an active chat with the X team, and they are closely, you know, watching what they do, so they don't run into any of these problems. But I don't know, man, how they're going to get, we were talking about this in Chill Pill Space this morning, is how are they going to actually get the information off of X? Kyle, you brought it up. You think that we're just going to have to manually go submit our information? Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to say. I mean, it's just one point of speculation. It's either that or maybe they, I mean, look, what they're ultimately trying to do is measure actual conversion and like effectiveness of marketing, not just like vanity metrics like impressions and shit anyway. So
yeah,
it could be, you know, it could be different for each tournament, you know. Sometimes it could be maybe ref links or something that come in based on what the app is, or I don't know. I mean,
Scotty said it goes beyond ref links. He said they have a tracking system that they have in place that dives deeper into metrics and other KPIs. We're going to see. I just think there's too much speculation right now, but I'm telling you, if there is a massive prize pool, you want to get attention, you throw up a fucking insane amount of money on a MegaEth 1 to 2 month tournament, and you fucking, bro, everybody and their mom will be fucking tweeting about whatever needs to be fucking twatted on. It's going to be fucking insanity. I'm telling you. Yeah, we're going to be fucking, we're going to be doing it. And the biggest names out there are going to be doing it. Somebody else said, go buy all the fucking Go buy all the MegaEth NFT creator cards. Those are the ones you need to go buy because those are the ones that know the MegaEth ecosystem the best. But I mean, fuck, I can have ChatGPT tell me everything about the MegaEth ecosystem. And
Well, yeah, but
5
that's the
minutes.
thing though, right? And I've said this before, like you're going to want different creators based on what the tournament is, right? Some people have a following that's very meme coin centric or very NFT centric or very gaming, Web3 gaming centric or very DeFi centric. So like having a couple creators cards that, maybe they got a Bad Buns PFP or something and a decent following, that might be a good leg up on some MegaEth tournaments.
Yeah. But seeing some buys, coming in. Who is this? Oh, somebody bought this Laura. I don't know Laura.
What the fuck has Sappy Seal's been doing?
Yeah, I don't know. But she has a Sappy Seals PFP. Somebody bought her legendary at 0.0215 ETH. $50. They have 159 Zeke creator cards. So
Sappy Seal's at 0.094. It's the first time I think I've seen them under 0.1 in a while. Or at least that I've looked. I mean, I don't look very often, but
yeah. So yeah, we'll see next week. I know Scotty did say that the migration of the cards are going to be hopefully done. What did he say, Kyle? Early next week?
I don't know if that was public or not, but yeah, he was talking about because the question was, will they be over there before the TG or not? And it was I don't know if he was for sure about it, but I got the vibe that like, yeah, they were hoping to make that happen.
Yeah,
Sappy Seals are at kind of like close to all-time lows. I mean, they've gotten down into the 0.08s, but yeah, interesting. I wouldn't go run out and buy one. I don't know what's going on over there, but
yeah. On-chain chemist tweeted that season 3 is over with the rug pull bakery. And I think the final prize pool on this, bro, the final prize pool was like $188,000, which is fucking insanity. Hold on, I'm trying to go to the website right now. Yeah, it's tallying season 3 scores right now, but they added an insane amount of money into this. There was a lot of people talking about how you're going to be upside down. I wished I had the guys. Can't remember who. Somebody created like an entire dashboard to be able to check your stats, and I don't know who it was. So if anybody has a tweet from the guy who built that website to check everything, I would have. If you could put it in the comments, I'd appreciate it.
my only problem with Rug Pull Bakery is there's no, and correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't played it yet, but is there any like element of chance or luck really?
No,
because it seems to me like you just basically have to be willing to light enough money on fire to be high enough on the leaderboard competitively to get your money back out. And if you can't compete in the lighting money on fire competition at a very high level, then you're cooked basically.
Yeah. So like this season, like the first 8 people on the leaderboard, they had it was one person. And I made the argument about the agents and how there should be separate leaderboards. And I know others did as well. And then they tweeted out that said season 4, there's going to be, here's the tweet from them earlier. The upcoming changes season 4, 2 leaderboards, one for humans, one for bots. The human leaderboard will only permit 1 bake transaction every 20 blocks. The open leaderboard, which is for for bots, will only bake 1 transaction every block. Leaderboards will now be based on score rather than raw cookies baked. Scores are calculated as baked cookies multiplied by a daily score scaler, and that scaler rises by 5% each day. Earlier cookies still matter, but later cookies are worth more score per unit. So Payouts will be split between the two divisions of users. The total prize pool per leader is proportional to the amount of cookies baked in each division. So right now they're doing the payouts. Then shortly after that, season 4 will go live. It's still going to be individual. There's no more group shit happening right now. So, they are watching, they are adapting, they're trying to, they're trying to figure out what's what with it. So
they need to make it attractive to lower liquidity players to get more en masse liquidity coming in, right? Because like if you get, like I said, if you don't just have a whole bunch of money to light on fire, it's not really worth playing in my mind. So, if there was an element of chance in there somehow, if there was an element of like strategy that went deeper than just lighting money on fire, maybe you could be clever. I need some skill or some chance or something to come into play here. Because I'm not just gonna try to play a whale game because I'm not a whale,
Yeah. Did you do any Tolan Universe? Looks like if you had played Tolan, you ended up getting
I didn't that week.
Some extra XP this week.
No, I didn't that week. I was actually playing Tolan last night, and to be honest, I really want to go get one of these Tolan NFTs because it is. I don't know if I want to say it's my favorite game on the abstract portal, but it is up there. Like it is definitely up there, and it's the closest thing to something that I would just play organically if I had never touched Web3, right? I wish it came in a mobile format because it's that kind of a game that you would just like, man, I would play the shit out of that on my cell phone if I was just sitting somewhere. But yeah, I think I don't know. I'm mad at myself for not getting one of these before everybody figured out that they were because dude, I didn't even know that they had NFTs like 2 months ago. I didn't even know that.
You're talking about Tolan?
Yeah, now I think the last time I looked, their NFTs are up at like 0.03 or something. I gotta go find them here.
Maybe we need to add one of those into the reality.
Oh my god,
where are they at?
They're at 0.04 now. So every time I go, I'll wait for them to cool off. They already pumped.
Yeah, they're
and
not.
They just keep
They're not
going
cooling
up.
off. Yeah, Hammyverse up 1%, 0.03. Abstractio Wolf Game up 0.3%. I wonder. Seed Phrase sure was tweeting a lot when the Ravendale coin was at $20, Kenny. That motherfucker, the whole Wolf Game community was all fucking excited, and then the fucking Ponzi the cards fell. Bro, I don't see anybody dethroning OCH anytime soon. I really hope Bearish gets some stuff moving. Because on-chain heroes, they're just at the fucking top, bro. Like they're killing it right now. And yeah, it's pretty wild to see. Kenny, this will get you excited. Are you there? I want you to hear this.
Yeah, I'm here.
Dear Avon community, and no, this isn't makeup. Dear Avon community, thank you for your continued support. We've made the difficult decision not to proceed with our MegaEth deployment. MegaVault will be wound down in an orderly manner. If you have funds deposited, please withdraw at your earliest convenience. There's no lockup and no penalty. More updates to come soon. So look, you got brands leaving MegaEth before MegaEth's even mega. Right now, it's just MicroEth. Okay? Right now, it's just MicroEth. But Bread quoted him, said, hey, good luck. But yeah, there you go. Kenny, how does that make you feel? Bullish or bearish on MegaEth? Okay, fantastic. Like that input. Yeah. Ooh, what is this? Quantum attack risk grows as researcher breaks ECC key on public hardware, highlighting increasing threat to Bitcoin. Project 11 awards 1 Bitcoin to researcher, whatever this guy's name is, Giancarlo Lelli. I'm guessing he's Italian. Breaking a 15-bit ECC. That's pretty interesting. There we go. We'll see what I'm gonna get a tweet out on that in a minute. All right. Yeah, pretty wild shit. Kenny, what else are you looking at going into the weekend, sir?
I'm just monitoring coins, monitoring the situation, particularly on ETH. So yeah, that's about it. Not much.
Okay. All right. What do you got planned this weekend? You going to any basketball games? Doing anything like that? What do you got happening?
I got a buddy in town, so gonna be hanging out with him.
Oh, what's on the agenda?
Yeah, he actually lives in Italy, so he's back here. So yeah, we're just getting together, a group of like my high school friends, getting together, hang out with him.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You're not going to any of them female clubs, are you?
Female clubs.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
no. He's married. All my buddies are married with kids, so they don't fuck around like that anymore.
Is that why you've been so tame lately, Kenny? Do you need to like make some younger broskies to go out and do hooligan shit with?
No, I still do my hooligan shit, just not as often.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Trying to think what else I had set up for the day. Kyle, are we doing a space tomorrow?
I don't see why not. I think it's actually going to rain here tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to be. I got all this shit sitting in my driveway to get cracking on this split rail fence I'm going to put in my yard, but I think I'm actually going to start it next week. So yeah, let's run it. What's up, Wheels?
A couple things. One is Ape Chain is pumping.
What do you mean by that?
ApeCoin, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Why is that?
Well, I'm not surprised. All the
I
Yuga
don't
assets
know.
have been here recently, right?
That's what I was. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not sure why. Honestly, I'm trying to understand. Maybe there's some prime regarding upcoming announcements for
Oh my
other
God.
side.
ApeCoin's up 82% on the day.
No, it's because of the merch shop that opened today.
Oh,
What the hell?
Is it for apes? Like you use ApeCoin for it?
I think so. I'll double check, but yeah, it's for like it's the Basie anniversary merch shop or whatever. I would assume that you can. Yeah, I would assume you can buy it with ApeCoin. If you can't, then that's dumb, and I don't know why it would pump.
That's quite a pump.
Yeah,
Quite a pump on the 24 hours there. Holy shit.
Let me see. If I were to check out here, payment. I don't see ApeCoin as a payment method.
Let's go look at ApeCoin NFTs. Yeah, nothing really crazy going on here.
Yeah, so I just want to call that out. I mean, I think that's big news. We'll probably see apes start rallying around that. So there's that. And then, Kenny, did you see the America is Back coin?
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier.
I tried to buy some last night, but I was seeing it was like a malicious coin on MetaMask. So I don't know.
Yeah, it says that on a few coins. Like I bought some of that Alien yesterday as well, and it said the same thing. And I don't exactly know why. I think ETH coins are a little different as far as like on like Uniswap or MetaMask. It'll give that warning more often. And it might have something to do with like supply. If there's like, I know like an Alien, like the dev wallet has 15%. So I'm assuming that's why it puts that message out there.
I saw there was a whitelist and a blacklist enabled on it. So I don't know if there's just like the ability to just block all wallets at any time,
Right. I'm not sure.
Cool, I just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
But those are the two things I had. So I'm good. Thanks, Cheese.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be it for the day. For this Saturday, Kyle and I will be live. Kyle, you got a time frame on this? What are we thinking here? You want to do like 12 Eastern? I mean, because I'm going to put a reminder out, but I guess we need to check with your wife, see what's going on there.
And she ain't even here right now. So
We'll
yeah, I think she usually takes off to go to work around 1 or something on Saturdays. So yeah, I'll probably get up and fuck about with her for a little while in the morning, and then yeah, go from there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. If we don't see you tomorrow, we will be live on stream, fucking off, playing games, doing whatever, the normal thing we do. We will have a space going as well. So you're more than welcome to come join us on that. Oh, fuck. I just seen this from Breeze. Breeze, if you're still watching, will XEET TGE after some of the tournaments, you think? Yes, I do think XEET will have a TGE. How soon? I don't know, but
Z literally, and Scotty has said
Yeah.
this on the space before, would have already they were like a week or two away from TGing when Nikita dropped the InfoFi nuke, which caused them to have to completely, but which thank God they didn't fucking announce a TGE or TGE, and then the very next day, like the Nikita fucking nuke on InfoFi dropped. So, I mean,
yeah. So yeah, we'll see. I still think these cards are criminally under, like, bro, I was getting so many at just cheap prices. My goal is to take those same cards that I got, and I'm just going to list them like at $4 to $5 a piece. Because I do think once the tournament's announced and how much money's announced, like I may not even list them all at that. Like, I'm hoping to come up pretty significant on that. So even if you got some fucking spare change, just throw some WEETH offers out there and play the game with $20. Maybe you can turn it into 100. Who knows? And then go play it on Blinko using the reality check leaderboard.
which we will one day give some prizes out for.
Woo!
We might
Fucking
even fuck
Scotty
around. I know we might end up fucking around and giving out the first wave of prizes before we ever get to.
Yeah, but we don't know who
what's going on.
we don't know who the people are to give it to.
Well, look,
Look what. Like, what are we doing?
I don't want to be too impatient because I know they're like literally in the midst of trying to migrate an entire platform to another chain and like launch a bunch of tournaments and shit. So being as patient as I can be. But yeah, let's
I might put a waiting gif in the chat with him and be like, and just say waiting on leaderboard. But I know they're very, very busy. So either way,
put the old woman in the rocking chair. That's a skeleton.
Now, bro, I've got I am stepping up my gift game. I am putting I'm sitting here making like 20 to 30 gifts a day, and I'm gonna get them all loaded up somewhere. On Tenor is what I was told by a Giphy master who has had multiple accounts verified. Said it's just too hard as an individual to get verified. So he said put them on Tenor. They still show up on X. Use the right hashtags, but that all takes time. So I'm gonna do that as well. So but anyways, yeah. All right, we will get it out though. Other than that, Colin, I'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a fantastic day, and we will see you on Monday, if not tomorrow. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Felicia.